This is a man with a tenure that proved how transcendent of an actor he is. He has shown the world how multifaceted he is, with roles pushing him to the extreme yet still delivering delightfully. He can make all of the characters, no matter how weird, become truly lovable. Welcome back to Rocket Stars, and today we have for you a very special man as we tackle his most iconic roles for the past few decades. We are featuring a man no other than Mr. John Christopher Depp II, or more famously known as Johnny Depp. So let's bring out the time machine on this one and let it rip real good. Oh no, here we go again. You know we're at this point of the video where we convince you to do the same thing. Throw this vid a like, give us a subscribe, and click on the play button to get notified and updated of us. Come on now, it wouldn't hurt one bit. If you do it, we promise you a lengthy drinking session with Captain Jack Sparrow himself. And if you don't do it, we'll send over Davy Jones to lock you up instead.
Is that it?
Okay, let's get on with this one. First off, how can we forget how iconic is Tim Burton's take on the Mad Hatter in the 2000 version of Alice in Wonderland was? We can't. His take was a stark contrast from the 1940s cartoon version of the character. Depp basically gave life to a creature good enough to fuel nightmares with a heaving ton of makeup. Alongside this, of course, is a performance you can't scratch off your heads, showing a Mad Hatter that's erratic and tragic as his backstory suggests.
What happened that day was not my fault.
The second is his rendition of Ichabod Crane in Sleepy Hollow back in 1999. We know him for being best alongside Tim Burton, and this film shows a lot of the great synergy. We all recognize this film as one of Burton's best, and without a doubt, Johnny himself did a damn good job too. With the R rating in tow, Depp sweeps the floor with his take on the troubled scientists trying to debunk the legend of the Headless Horseman. Of course, in the end, the character turns a full 180 and breaks in the process of discovery, which Depp handles quite very well too.
You know, it just went from there. It's been something new and different and amazing each time.
Next up is his role as G.M. Barry in the 2004 movie Finding Neverland. Staring aside the brilliant child actor Freddie Highmore, the role is admittedly a little bit more laid back than he's used to. This allows for Depp to maximize and show strength in his most normal form, a human that wrote the story of Peter Pan. It's a beautiful yet tragic tale that was told in the best way, tugging at your heartstrings in a beautiful manner. We can't easily deny how good Depp has touched and moved his audience in this one. On this next one, Depp's vocal chops were challenged by a particular role. Being Sweeney Todd in the 2007 film adaptation showed a more versatile side of Depp. Aside from singing because it's an adaptation of a famed musical, Depp also successfully showed a grittier and darker side of him which we don't always see. It's an aggressive performance bestowed upon us by him alongside the equally talented Helena Bonham Carter. This Tim Burton film surely knows how to hit the spot when you're looking for a cannibal barber, and Depp delivers extremely well in it.
How about a shave?
Lastly, we take a look over his most iconic iteration. The name Captain Jack Sparrow did not become synonymous to the word pirate for nothing. Despite the weak premise of making a film around a Disneyland attraction, Depp captures everyone's art as the rum-drunk, swashbuckling protagonist. The entire performance is just as iconic on how Harrison Ford did Indiana Jones, giving the profession they're working with utmost respect. The Keith Richards-esque character is truly a treat to watch and be amazed by. That's why it holds the top position of the many characters Johnny Depp has played. It may come off as a surprise, but Mr. Depp is a musician himself. He's very good at handling the guitar and has even managed to release several songs over his band, Hollywood Vampires. He's tackling one of the more famous current genre, which is rock. The fame of the genre runs alongside pop and hip-hop, with notable acts such as Justin Bieber, Ariana Grande, Doja Cat, and Madison Beer. If you're not aware, We have released features on these people, and you may want to check them out through the thumbnails over here. To reiterate, we still have that lengthy drinking session with Captain Jack Sparrow up for grabs, and you already know what to do to get it. If you like what you see, do not hesitate to share with your friends and family so they can get in on the fun too. Once again, this was Rocket Stars for your daily dose of Celebrity Dossier. See you on the next one.